My friend, when it comes to diabetes, many older adults immediately think I have to avoid fruit. Fruit is sweet, and if I eat it, my blood sugar will go up. I've heard that sentence from hundreds of my patients over my 30 years of practice. And every time I smile softly and say, it's not fruit that raises your blood sugar, it's which fruit you choose and how you eat it. You see, fruit is not just about sweetness. It's fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, all the things an older body truly needs, especially if you're living with diabetes. The question isn't, should I eat fruit? The real question is, how do I eat fruit in a way that nourishes my body without causing blood sugar spikes? I remember one of my patients, Lucinda, 67 years old. She kept her fruit in a corner of the kitchen and looked at it like it was the enemy. She said, James, my previous doctor told me to avoid sweets, so I cut out all fruit. But now I feel tired, constipated, and my skin looks dull. I gently explained that not all fruits drive blood sugar up. In fact, many fruits can help stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, support digestion, and boost immunity, all of which are crucial for someone with diabetes. When Lucinda started eating the right fruits in the right portions at the right times, she came back and told me, James, fruit isn't something to fear. It's something that actually helps me feel better every day. Today, I want to share with you 7 fruits that people with diabetes can enjoy with confidence. Fruits I've carefully chosen based on science and years of experience working with adults over 50. Let fruit become a friend to your health, not something you're afraid of. Fruit. Blueberries. Tiny little berries that quietly protect your blood sugar. My friend, if there's one fruit I almost always recommend to my patients with diabetes, it's blueberries. They're small, simple, not overly sweet, but packed with nutrients an older body deeply needs. I remember one of my patients, Leonard, 70 years old, who once told me, James, I'm scared of fruit. If I eat it, my sugar will go up. But I miss it. I smiled and handed him a small container of blueberries. Try these. Not everything sweet is bad for you. Here's the beautiful part. Blueberries have a low glycemic index, which means their natural sugar is absorbed slowly and doesn't cause a sharp spike in blood sugar. On top of that, they're rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help improve insulin sensitivity, reduce inflammation, and support healthier cells. For older adults, that's pure gold. I explained it to Leonard like this. Think of insulin as a key that opens the door to let sugar into your cells. The anthocyanins in blueberries help that key turn more smoothly. He laughed. So you're saying they help my blood sugar behave itself, right? I couldn't have said it better, I replied. After 3 weeks of eating a small handful of blueberries each morning, about 10-15 berries, he came back and said, James, my post-meal blood sugar is more stable. I'm sleeping better, and even my skin looks healthier. My friend, blueberries aren't magic, but they are a gentle gift to your body, low in sugar, rich in fiber, anti-inflammatory, good for the brain, good for the heart, supportive of blood sugar. Just a small handful each day can help your body fight against those exhausting blood sugar swings. Fruit 2, strawberries. A gentle sweetness that keeps blood sugar calm throughout the day. My friend, if there's a fruit that people with diabetes both enjoy and feel safe with, it's strawberries. Bright red, juicy, sweet with a little tang. Many people assume they're bad for blood sugar, but the truth is quite the opposite. I remember Margaret, 68, walking into my office a bit hesitant, holding a small box of strawberries. She said, James, I really love strawberries, but I'm scared they'll raise my sugar. Can I eat them? I looked at her and smiled gently. Not only can you eat them, you should if you eat them the right way. Strawberries are actually one of the fruits with the lowest glycemic index. They don't contain much sugar, and they're loaded with fiber, which helps slow down how quickly glucose is absorbed. Even better, strawberries are rich in vitamin C, polyphenols, and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation, one of the big reasons blood sugar is hard to control in older adults. I explained to Margaret with a simple picture, imagine your blood sugar as a small boat on the ocean. Strawberries are like gentle waves, keeping the boat steady, not crashing, not sinking, just moving smoothly. She laughed. So you're telling me strawberries help my blood sugar behave? Exactly, I replied. After 1 week of eating 4 to 6 strawberries in the morning, or as a mid-morning snack, she came back and said, James, my numbers are steadier. I feel lighter, and my skin looks fresher. My friend, strawberries aren't just delicious. They're a kind friend to your blood sugar, your heart, and even your skin. A small portion each day is enough to nourish your body without overloading it with sugar. Fruit 3 apples, the gentle companion that keeps blood sugar steady and helps you feel full longer. My friend, apples are a fruit many people have eaten their whole life, but they still don't fully realize how powerful they can be for blood sugar. They're not overly sweet. They're not so watery that sugar rushes in quickly. They have a quiet, steady quality, just like the calm energy an older body is searching for. I remember Franklin, 72, who had cut out almost all fruit because of his diabetes. One day he asked James, "Is there any fruit I can eat without worrying?" I picked up a green apple from my desk, handed it to him, and said, "If you're going to start again, start with an apple." Apples are rich in soluble fiber, especially pectin, a type of fiber that slows down how fast sugar is absorbed into the bloodstream, so blood sugar rises gradually instead of spiking. That same fiber helps you feel full, longer, cuts down on snacking, and reduces sugar cravings, something many people with diabetes struggle with. I explained it to Franklin in a way he liked. Think of pectin as a soft net inside your stomach. When you eat, that net holds onto the sugar and releases it slowly, so your blood sugar doesn't get hit by big waves. He chuckled. "So apples help keep my blood sugar calm, huh?" "Exactly," I said. After 10 days of eating half an apple in the morning and half in the afternoon, he came back looking more confident. "James, my blood sugar is steadier. I don't get as hungry, and my digestion is better too." My friend, an apple a day isn't just a slogan, it's real wisdom for many people living well past 60. Apples aren't too sweet, don't raise blood sugar too quickly, and they carry fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants that help your body fight inflammation, which is crucial in diabetes. A small apple may be exactly the kind of gentle care your blood sugar has been waiting for. Fruit 4, avocado, the fruit that isn't sweet but quietly protects your blood sugar. My friend, when people talk about fruits for diabetes, most only think about low sugar fruits. But avocado is special. It's a fruit that's almost sugar-free, rich in healthy fats and soluble fiber, and it helps stabilize blood sugar in a very natural, long-lasting way. I remember Teresa, 70, a lovely patient who was afraid that every fruit would spike her sugar. She asked me, a bit hesitant, "James, avocados are fatty, and I have diabetes. Am I even allowed to eat them?" I placed my hand gently on her shoulder and said, "Avocado isn't a bad fat, my friend. It's a beautiful gift for your heart and your blood sugar. Here's what makes avocado unique. It doesn't raise blood sugar because it has very few carbs. Its healthy, unsaturated fats help improve insulin sensitivity. Its soluble fiber slows down glucose absorption. It helps you feel full longer, reducing snacking and sugar swings." I explained to Teresa with an image she loved. Think of avocado as a soft cushion in your stomach, helping everything move more slowly. Sugar doesn't rush into your blood. It walks in gently, little by little. She laughed softly. "So avocado helps my blood sugar slow down." "James, I couldn't say it better myself," I replied. After a few weeks, she returned looking noticeably healthier. "James, I eat half an avocado in the morning and my blood sugar is still under control. I feel lighter, my heartbeat is calmer, and my skin even looks better." My friend, avocado is one of the safest fruits for people with diabetes. It doesn't raise your sugar, and it nourishes your body with good fats and friendly fiber. Just half an avocado at breakfast or a few slices in a salad can make your blood sugar far more stable, gently, naturally, and deliciously. Fruit number 5, kiwi. A small fruit but a vitamin C, warrior for blood sugar and immunity. My friends, sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest power. Kiwi is a perfect example of that. It's not overly sweet, it doesn't contain too many carbohydrates, yet it's rich in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, all of which are extremely important for people with diabetes, especially older adults. I remember Charles, 69 years old, a patient who was always worried because his post-meal blood sugar went up and down a lot. He said to me, "James, I want to eat fruit, but I'm afraid every kind will raise my sugar. Do you have something that's absolutely safe for me?" I handed him a kiwi and said, "If there's a fruit that checks all 3 boxes, low sugar, high fiber, and rich in vitamin C, it's kiwi." What makes kiwi such a good companion for people with diabetes? It has a low glycemic index, lower than most fruits. It's rich in soluble fiber, which slows down how fast glucose enters the blood. It contains twice as much vitamin C as oranges, helping reduce oxidative stress. It has an enzyme called actinidin that supports digestion, something many people with diabetes struggle with. I explained it to Charles in the simplest way I could. Think of kiwi as a gatekeeper. It doesn't let sugar rush into your blood all at once. It lets it in slowly, bit by bit. That way your blood sugar doesn't jump up anymore. After 2 weeks of eating one kiwi every morning, or as a mid-morning snack, he came back and shared, "James, I'm honestly surprised. My blood sugar is more stable, I feel less tired, and my digestion is better too. My friend, kiwi may be small, but it's a quiet miracle for your body. Low in sugar keeps you full, longer reduces inflammation, supports your heart, strengthens your immune system, helps stabilize blood sugar gently and steadily. One kiwi a day may be exactly what your body has been needing." Fruit 6, grapefruit, a fruit that helps reduce insulin resistance and stabilize blood sugar naturally. My friends, some fruits aren't just low sugar, they actually help your body control blood sugar better. Grapefruit is one of those fruits, light, refreshing, familiar to many older adults, yet carrying a strength few people truly know. I remember Evelyn, the 71, a gentle woman who worried a lot about her diabetes. She asked me, "James, I heard grapefruit is good for people with diabetes. But why does it really help?" I smiled and nodded. It's not just good. It helps your body listen to insulin better. What makes grapefruit special is a natural compound called naringenin, which can improve insulin sensitivity, reduce insulin resistance, help cells absorb glucose more efficiently, slow down how quickly sugar enters the bloodstream. I explained it to Evelyn with a gentle image she really liked. Think of insulin as a key that opens the door to let sugar into your cells. In diabetes, that door gets stuck. Naringenin in grapefruit is like oil on the hinges. It helps the door open more smoothly so sugar doesn't stay stuck in your blood. Grapefruit is also rich in fiber, which slows sugar absorption and helps reduce hunger after meals. Just a few segments of grapefruit in the morning or evening can help bring your blood sugar back onto a more stable track. After 2 weeks of eating grapefruit regularly, Evelyn came back and told me with joy in her eyes, "James, I don't know whether to thank you or the grapefruit. My blood sugar has dropped a little, but it's much more stable. I feel lighter and my stomach feels more comfortable too." My friend, grapefruit is not just a fruit, it's like a small, natural medicine for people with diabetes. Low sugar, refreshing, reduces insulin resistance, supports heart health, gently supports weight control, helps blood sugar stabilize little by little. A few pieces of grapefruit each day may bring your body the calm and balance it's been asking for. Note, if someone is taking certain medications, especially some heart or cholesterol drugs, grapefruit can interact with them. Always check with a doctor or pharmacist before adding a lot of grapefruit to your diet. Fruit 7, papaya, a golden fruit for digestion, inflammation, and gentle blood sugar balance. My friends, sometimes the body doesn't just need blood sugar control, it needs soothing. A fruit that isn't too sweet, doesn't spike blood sugar quickly, and also supports digestion and reduces inflammation. Papaya is one of those fruits. I remember Walter 70, a kind, careful man who was very strict with his diet. He asked me, "James, papaya tastes sweet. Can someone with diabetes really eat it?" I smiled, placed a slice of papaya on the table and said, "It's sweet, yes, but it's a gentle sweetness. It doesn't make your blood sugar rise quickly. And more than that, it helps your body heal from the inside." Papaya is special in 3 key ways. 1. Lower sugar than many other fruits. Papaya has a low to moderate glycemic index, which means sugar from papaya enters the bloodstream slowly. It doesn't create sharp spikes like mango or very ripe jackfruit often do. 2. Rich in fiber, helps stabilize blood sugar. The fiber in papaya works like a natural filter, slowing down how quickly glucose is absorbed. 3. Natural anti-inflammatory effect. The enzyme papain and various antioxidants in papaya help reduce inflammation throughout the body, something people with diabetes really need, because the more inflammation there is, the harder it is to control blood sugar. I explained it to Walter in the way he understood best. Think of papaya as a warm, gentle drink for your digestive system. It helps everything move smoothly and softly, and when digestion is calm, blood sugar becomes calmer too. After 2 weeks of eating a small serving of papaya after breakfast, he came back excited, "James, my stomach feels lighter. Digestion is better and my blood sugar is stable." I didn't expect papaya to suit me so well. My friend, papaya is not flashy, and it's not a miracle cure. But it is gentle, kind, and deeply nourishing, low in sugar compared to many tropical fruits. Good for the gut, anti-inflammatory, rich in vitamins A, C, and E, help blood sugar settle in a soft, natural way. A few pieces of papaya each day might be exactly what your body is quietly hoping for. My friend, once we cross 60, our bodies no longer run on the fuel of youth and rush. Everything becomes more sensitive, more delicate, and each meal becomes a quiet conversation between us and our health. Many people think that having diabetes means saying goodbye to fruit, goodbye to color freshness, and the simple joy of something sweet from nature. But that's not true. I've met so many patients who came to me filled with fear, afraid to eat, afraid of sugar, afraid of fruit. And those very same people, once they understood the right fruits, the right amounts, and the right timing, found joy. Again, the joy of a small, cool, gentle bite of fruit that doesn't send their blood sugar on a roller coaster. Fruit, when you choose wisely, is not the enemy. Fruit is a companion. It helps reduce inflammation. It strengthens your immune system. It protects your heart. It nourishes your digestion. And it helps your blood sugar become more stable little by little. You don't need extreme restrictions. You don't need to live in fear of every bite. You simply need to listen to your body the same way I hope you listen to your breath, your heartbeat, and your feelings. In this life, we often forget that the body doesn't ask for much. It just asks for kindness. A small handful of blueberries, a few strawberries, half an avocado, a slice of ripe papaya. Those little things can become the greatest gifts you give your health. Let every piece of fruit be a gentle reminder that you are taking care of yourself. You are choosing to slow down a little, and you are choosing a life that is healthier, softer, and filled with more love. A lighter breath, a lighter mind, and your blood sugar will start to feel lighter too.